A collage of diverse faces fills a globe-like grid. A white rectangle with a red border appears over the collage. Text. What is web accessibility? With a person icon.
What is web accessibility? What do we mean when we say the word accessibility?
A red brick building with white columns and a cupola appears, overlaid with the face collage. The collage then fades, showing the full building with a ramp leading to the entrance.
In the physical sense, accessibility includes adding ramps to buildings, installing automatic door openers, elevators, and ensuring that Braille is placed on door signs.
A close-up of a press to open button with a wheelchair icon, seen through a glass door. An interior view of a building with an elevator and a staircase. A person's hands touch a Braille sign on a door labeled 140. A screenshot of a university website, Web and Digital Accessibility Access for All, overlaid on the face collage.
In the digital sense, accessibility means creating campus materials and curriculum that are barrier-free and universally designed from the start.
A web page titled Images, with text about creating alternative text for images, bio. A person holds a smartphone displaying a university app home screen.
Making digital materials accessible is important in the same way as making our buildings accessible, not only because it is mandated by law, but because it creates inclusive environments that promote success for all, including students.
A graphic shows a desktop monitor and a smartphone with text. New Americans with Disabilities Act Rule WCAG 2.1 AA. A man types on a laptop at a wooden desk, the graphic overlaid.
Today, digital accessibility touches nearly every aspect of campus life, be it applications, institutional web pages, social media accounts, and virtually every digital curricular and co-curricular program, service, and activity.
A person uses a tablet, scrolling through images. A laptop is in the background. Close-up of a phone screen displaying various social media app icons, like LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. A man sits on a patterned carpet, using a laptop and a smartphone. A split screen shows two scenes, a group of diverse students walking down a hallway, some using canes, two women at a table, one in a wheelchair using a laptop.
Whether in a physical sense or a digital environment, we must ensure individuals have access to what they need when they need it.
A close-up of a clock face with hands pointing to 2:30. It remains on the left, while two smaller images appear on the right, a woman studying at a desk and a man studying on the floor with a laptop.
It shouldn't matter if it's 2:30 in the afternoon or 2:30 in the morning. Individuals ought to have the ability to work on their assignments and engage in digital activities at any point in the day without facing barriers that prohibit them from interacting with digital material.
A diverse group of students walks outdoors on a campus path, some with backpacks, one with a service dog.
Our current and future ISU community must be able to obtain information fully, equally, and independently.
White background with black text. Some disabilities look like this. Below are icons of a person with a cane, a wheelchair user, and a person with crutches.
Digital accessibility underscores the importance and relevance of disability in our lives. When we create accessible digital spaces, we all benefit. On the screen is a visual with the text, "Some disabilities look like this." Beneath that text are three images of people that might come to mind when you hear the words, "a person with a disability."
A red box highlights the icon of a person with a cane, then moves to highlight the wheelchair icon.
A person with a cane, the wheelchair icon, and a person holding crutches.
The red box moves to highlight the person with crutches icon. More text appears. Some look like this. Below it, a single icon of a standing person is highlighted by a red box.
The next line of text is "Some look like this." The final icon is a person who does not appear to have a disability. Anyone may have a disability, and it may be invisible, and yet still impact their daily lives.
A person types on a laptop. On the screen, two checkboxes are labeled: proactive, checked, and reactive, unchecked.
When we work proactively to meet access needs, we help avoid frustrations, save time, and create better outcomes.
A person with their head in their hands sits at a desk with a laptop displaying a Remediate a PDF document.
When we don't plan for accessibility in the creation stage of digital materials, we are always in reactive mode. Remediation is time-consuming.
A man wearing glasses and a watch holds his head in his hands, looking stressed at a laptop.
It is crucial that systemic changes be made on the campus to eliminate making the same mistakes over and over again.
A tablet shows a woman shrugging with question marks floating around her head.
What can you do to make your digital materials more accessible? Join us in our Mission Accessible efforts.
An infographic in a red circle with Mission Accessible in the center. Sections around it are labeled headings, links, alternative text, tables, color contrast, lists, video and audio.
Provide good structure, use proper headings, write descriptive links, add alternative text for visual media, format tables, use good color contrast, format lists, and add captions and transcripts for videos and audio. These are great ways to start making your materials more universally designed.
4 icons appear in a grid: an eye, an ear, a tangled line becoming straight, and a head with a light bulb inside.
Make it easy to see, to hear, to use, and to understand.
A group of diverse students works on laptops at a round table in a classroom.
The efforts you put into gathering and creating digital resources and media that are accessible to all help everyone thrive.
A classroom full of students working on laptops and tablets at individual desks. A female student in a winter hat uses a tablet.
At Illinois State University, join us in the commitment to moving beyond meeting minimum requirements for accessibility and provide a truly equitable digital experience for all.
3 students work on laptops at a wooden table. A group of students sits around red outdoor tables with laptops, talking and smiling. The Illinois State University logo appears on a black screen. A red circular seal with Illinois State University and Gladly We Learn and Teach. This video was audio described by VidiScribe. To have your videos audio described for free, visit vidiscribe.com.